where are you in med school? When you're done, do you plan on going straight into internal medicine? Is there a specialty that you have your eye on? Where do you see yourself going moving forward?
I have no idea where I'm going moving forward.
Oh no.
Probably not surgery.
No, not surgery. So you know that for a fact.
Yeah, which is kind of, I guess, antithetical when you think about the whole, like, grew up working with basically procedural things.
Yes.
But I just, like, because of my dad, I've shadowed a fair amount in the OR. And what I've heard from older students, or like fourth year students who are matching and moving on to specialties that they've chosen, is that they knew that they liked being in the OR. And that's one of the things that drew them to being in surgery. And I have had a very palpable sense of not liking being in the OR every time I've been in it. So I feel like that's something that just doesn't click well. If I'm spending 70 hours a week in the OR, then it's not going to be something that...
So Grey's Anatomy did not leave a mark on you?
I've never seen Grey's
Anatomy. Oh my God. OR. You're probably the only med student in America.
I've seen Dr. Ken.
No.
Ken Jeong. He's...
Oh my goodness, from The Hangover. Yes, okay. So I've heard of it, haven't seen it.
He's got a sitcom.
And he's not a surgeon, is he?
No, he's a primary care doctor.
So do you see yourself doing that, or do you still no idea?
Kind of no idea. We do a course here where we work in a primary care office once a week. Through second year, and so my assignment for that course, I was in a pediatrics office. And I really liked it. I'm thinking maybe pediatrics is on the radar.
Do you think it came easy to you? Do you have to interact? I work at a rehab hospital, and the doctors, they interact quite a bit with the patients, but it's very, 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 very short. They come in, they get exactly what they need, and they're out of there, right? So with pediatrics, I feel like it's different. You can't just come in and be like, hey, let me look at your back, or open your mouth, I gotta go. Was it more time with each patient, or is it the same ratio?
I'm not sure how to compare it because I don't have the adult experience.
You don't have, okay. Do you feel like you were building relationships with each patient, or do you think it was much?
As students, not really, but I get the sense that the full-time doctors that were there had a pretty strong relationship with every family that came in.
And this was a primary care pediatrics site unit. Well, that's really good. But so outside of that, it's a little bit of time you had at that rotation, you don't know.
No.
You're still undecided. But no surgery.
Probably not. I mean, the way I've always known whether or not something is something I want to do is kind of just by feel and by doing it. So I figure until I've done a certain number of things, it's hard to know.
That's a really good way to look at it.
I'll fit in it.
Yeah.
So that's why working on an ambulance was a good clue to me that I like being around patients, and this is something that isn't too bad.
With all the EMT, do you think emergency?
Probably most likely because of the schedule and just it seems like a rough lifestyle. Like being an EMT, I felt like I wasn't doing as much as I imagined an ER doctor doing. Of course. And even then it was very exhausting. I mean like the hours, the breadth of contact with patients, none of that as an EMT compares to what an ER doctor experiences, in my opinion.
And you were.
And I was pretty tired, but
I remember,
it didn't seem like something I could do for the rest of my life.
So because I remember that when it was the year after you graduated, the year you were applying to med school, you were an EMT. And you were telling me that you guys had 16-hour.
Yeah, my typical shift was 16 hours.
I agree with you 1,000% on the majority of what you said, because I still, because this is my first nursing job. I've only been a nurse for 6-7 months, and I love my job. I like what I do. I love the patients I care for, but I really badly want to do pediatrics. I really badly want to go into maternity. I really badly want to go into cardiac. I want to do so much, and you don't know. You really just don't know until you do it. I remember before even getting into before even getting into nursing school, I told myself, I'm never gonna work in the elderly. Like, I just have no interest. While I was in nursing school, I worked at an assisted living, and it in total 180.
Yeah.
Like total 180, absolutely loved it. And it's just great. Like, I can definitely see myself getting into geriatrics. Like, I'm trying to get my master's right now. I can see myself being a nurse practitioner with a specialty in geriatrics, which would be pretty cool. So you really don't know until you try it, which I agree with you 1,000%.